Hi everybody, it's Karen and I'm back with another design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. And I will leave links to the Etsy shop, Facebook group and Instagram and all the other designers in the description box below. And please come and have a look in the store, see all the beautiful things that Kim has. She's listing new things all the time, and we post what's new in the store on the Instagram account, so you get a heads up of when things go into the store, as she has a very active store and things sell out really quickly, and she has such beautiful things you just don't want to miss out. And the other designers are creating beautiful and inspiring pieces with products from her store, so please click on the links below and check out what they are doing. Before I left on holidays, I finished this little project, and then I have one other smaller project that I did as well, and I'm going to show that later this week, and that has a bit of a tutorial to go with it. And these are both things that would be beautiful to create for gifts for next year. And so I wanted to inspire you with them. This is just a little plastic box. It actually contains some marbles that I gave my grandson, that he loves playing with a marble tower. And I thought this would be perfect for my little bits of AngeldreamCraftsKim laces and trims, because when I have the little pieces, which you never get rid of anything, talk about the definition of hoarding, but I like to keep the smaller bits, anything that's under about 4 inches, separate. I have a big box with my other pieces in it, and then I have a bling container. And so I thought this is the perfect little container. And I had this gorgeous lace collar piece that was in my last design team package, well, the one for December. And I wanted to use it on something and really showcase it because it's so pretty. I had this paper in my stash. I've had it for a long time. A friend actually brought it to me and had purchased it at Hobby Lobby down in the States and given it to me as a gift. And I wanted to keep it for something special. So this is the project I chose for it. And I just glued that to the top of the box. And I glued a piece on the bottom as well. And then I added this gorgeous collar piece here that was in my design team package. And then I added, these are cut from one of the laces that was in my design team package. So I added those little flowers on there. And then this was another lace trim that was in my design team package. It had the leaves and the little flowers on it. So I cut some of that and added that. This is from I believe it was my November design team package. Had this gorgeous blue and green mixed trim, and I used it on my teddy bear wall hanging, and I had some left, so I cut the individual little flowers and I tucked them in here in different places. And then this is some more of that trim that matches this one over here, and in the center this is a flower out of a dangle trim, so I put that there. And one of her pretty little beigey tea colored bows, I added that there. This is one of her gorgeous cabochons. This one has a little girl on it. She has many different ones in the shop. You'll have to go over and see what she has left, but this is such a cute one. I wanted it here. And then this is a flower Kim made me, I think, a year ago, and I think she made me 3, and I've slowly used them. This is my last one, and I wanted it on something that was still mine because I wanted it as a keepsake, because I remember that it came from her, and so it's special to me. And so I added a couple little pieces of lace in there, the flower from this same trim that came with the leaves and this smaller flower, and then I added one of the little round baubles that are from her shop. And this is how I've used them sometimes too. They're a charm, but I just glue it straight down into the flower and use it as a flower center. And then I added a few Prima flowers on there that I had in my stash. This is a crocheted flower that I had in my stash as well, with a beaded center, and this is all hand done by me. And I had this one saved, and I decided to use it on this box with this collection of flowers. And then I added one of my little beaded butterflies, and in the very center is that pretty little trim that I had with the little pearls in the center. That's from Kim's shop. I just cut off one of the little pieces and added that to the center of the butterfly. And so that created the top of the box, and then around the bottom I used that pretty greeny lace that was in, I think it was tied my design team package for November. I used that all the way around the bottom of the box there. I just left it clear here. I thought that the top of the box is what you see mostly, and I thought this just set off this lace so pretty, leaving this plain. I created a flower out of that same trim that you see on the top here. I just put several of them together and created a bottom for the flower, and then added the same little flowers that are in the center of this one, and they're part of this trim with the leaves and the little flowers. And I'm sorry I don't have the pieces out here, but you can go back to my video of my design team package for December and you will see which trims these are. And you can also go to the shop and you'll be able to recognize them. And then I added that the center with one of my own little flat back pearls, and then a couple little leaves that I had. And I can't remember where those are from. They could possibly be from Kim's shop as well, because I keep everything. And now I'll have all the little bits for her shop in this little box. And then the bottom, I just put a piece of that paper on, and then I used those beautiful little pieces, the acrylic pieces that she sent. And this is what they look like. And I had them in pink, and I also have them in the white with the little gold and iridescent flecks in them. And they're flat on the bottom. So I use those as feet on this box. These can be used as flower centers and just accent pieces. And also they make great little feet. And I love putting feet on a box. It just elevates it up. And then on the inside, I just, like I said, I have my little bits in here of pieces that are left. This is that same trim. This has this beautiful braided piece on it, and then these flowers, and that's the same one that's here on the top that I put here and one here. That's the same trim, so I used the braid to finish. I had enough to finish each side, long side of the box, and I had enough, so I used 4 inside the box, 1 in each corner, and then the 2 that you see on top of here. And then I had some of this rose trim left, and it's sort of a tea-stained kind of rose trim. It's so pretty, and it has these rosebuds hanging down, but I just cut one of the roses out, and I put those on each side here and kind of up the side. And at the very bottom, amongst all my bits, is a picture that Kim sent me in one of my design team projects or packages, and I put that in the very bottom of the box. It's nice on nice firm cardstock, and I thought it was so pretty, and whenever I'm digging down through my laces, I see something pretty in the bottom as well, and seeing that lady in those colors. And there's just all my little bits that I have left that are going to stay in here, and this is where I will go to look for them. So that is my little altered box that I created with beautiful cabochons and trims and laces pieces and baubles and bows, and all from Kim's shop, AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. So pop over to the shop and pick up some goodies for yourself and create yourself a pretty little box that you can store things in, and every time you see it, it will bring a smile to your face because it turns out so pretty. And I hope you guys are all doing well and have had a wonderful Christmas and are looking forward to the new year. And I will see you all soon with my final design team project for 2023 and a little bit of a tutorial to go along with it. Bye for now.